is the cool down for Unit 6, Lesson 23. A truck driver needs to deliver goods to a city that is 2,654 kilometers away. If she drives 285 kilometers each day, could she get there in 8 days? Show your reasoning. How did you guys solve this? I know how I would, but how did you solve it, Erin?
I did 2,674 divided by 8.
2,654 divided by 8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, never mind what I was thinking. So dividing the days into the kilometers to see how much you would drive each day then?
Yeah.
Okay, so does 8 go into 2?
No.
Does 8 go into 26?
Yes.
How many times?
3.
3 times 8 is?
24.
26 minus 24 is?
2.
Bring down the 5. 8 goes into 25. How many times?
3.
3. 3 times 8 is?
24.
25 minus 24 gives us?
1.
Bring down the 4. 8 goes into 14. How many times?
1.
Once. 1 times 8 is?
8.
14 minus 8? 6. Good. So 6 is less than 8. I have nothing left to bring down. So I know my answer is 331, remainder 6. But I have to answer this question. Could she get there in 8 days?
No.
Okay, somebody who thinks... Oh, wait. We raise our hands. Somebody who thinks no, raise your hand. Okay, Jerica, tell us about it.
I think no, because there's not what I was going to say.
Okay, who else from the no's? Delaney.
I say no because, she could get there in 8 days, but she would get there in less than 8 days.
Okay, I agree. Riker?
No, because 331 is bigger than 285. You still have less.
So, if she drives only 285 kilometers, she couldn't get there in 8 days.
No.
She would have to drive 331 kilometers every day to get there in 8 days. Does that make sense? Okay. So number 2, let me see. I'm just going to draw a little square here. In the first 3 days, the driver traveled 1,087 kilometers. At the end of the 4th day, she has 972 kilometers to go. How many kilometers did she travel on the 4th day? How did you solve this one? Kira.
1,087
So we know she's traveled 1,087 kilometers. I don't know if that would make sense. Oh, I got to think about this one. This one's tricky. Let's see. Brooks, what are you thinking?
I would add 1,087 plus 972. And then subtract.
I don't know. At the end of the 4th day, she still has 972 to go. 4th day.
What'd you do? Wait, 285.
Well, so, we don't know how much she's doing each day, do we? In number 2.
What'd you use? 2,654.
Yeah, we got to use this number. Here's how I would solve it. And of course, there's more than one way, right? So I would start with 2,654, and I would subtract 1,087 because I know the driver, she's already traveled that far. So I want to see how much she has left. So I would go through 14 minus 8 is 6, 5, 1. Okay. In the first 3 days, she traveled this far. So this is 3 days. Okay. At the end of the 4th day, she has 972 kilometers to go. Oh, we want to know how far she traveled on the 4th day. Well, I would just subtract again, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
1,567 minus 972. 595?
No.
Why do you say no?
Because you're supposed to do 1,087 minus 972.
No? No, this one we already subtracted that. I think it might be 595. 595 kilometers would be correct. So the reason for that, you guys, I'm going to grab a different color, I'll use this red, is you are trying to figure out just how much she traveled, bless you, on day 4. They told us she traveled this far in the first 3 days. So we had to subtract that so we could see how much is left. Then they gave us another piece of information. They said, oh, hey, on the 4th day, this is how far she has to go. So then you would subtract that to see how far she traveled on day 4. Okay? I'm sure there are other ways to arrive at 595 kilometers, but that is how I got there. Okay. And that is your cool down for lesson 23.